a small village, tucked away under a blanket of snow, lived a tiny kitten. She was gray as the winter clouds and soft as a sigh. She had no name, no home, and not even a corner to call her own. But every morning, as the church bell tolled, a beacon of hope appeared. An old woman, her coat buttoned high against the cold, would emerge at the end of the lane, carrying a small bowl of warm milk. The kitten quickly learned the sound of her boots, the gentle rhythm of kindness crunching on fresh snow. Each step was a promise of warmth. Each visit, a gesture of love. Day after day, the woman would kneel, whispering softly, and the little kitten would purr in her hands, a tiny heartbeat that had finally found shelter. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, the woman would leave, and her footsteps would fade back into the white landscape. One morning, the kitten waited. The church bell rang, but no boots came. There was no bowl, no warmth. The lane remained empty, silent, as the snow continued to fall. The kitten let out a soft meow into the cold air, her ears twitching, straining for the familiar sound she knew so well. Then she saw them. Faint footprints, half covered in fresh snow, leading up the hill toward the chapel. She had to follow, step by step, her tiny paws pressed into the very marks the woman had left behind. The wind howled softly, but she didn't stop. She knew these footsteps. They were the path to love. By the time she reached the chapel, the heavy doors were closed, and the bells began to ring again slow, heavy, their sound echoing through the cold air. The kitten curled up beside the door, her tail wrapped tightly around her body. Her eyes were fixed on the footprints she had followed, the ones that ended right there. Days later, Villiers found her, still resting near the chapel door, as if she were keeping watch, as if she believed love might come walking back down the hill. By then, the snow had covered everything the trail she had followed, and even her own tiny prints beside them. And when the bells rang again, some said they saw a small shape in the snow, like two souls walking side by side. She had followed love's footprints until they disappeared into white. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content like this. Thank you for watching.